All right. Welcome, you guys, to the show. Welcome to Secrets of the Mind of a Man, where we talk about how men think when it comes to dating, relationships, and love. And this is our reaction to this, to these videos that have hit the market. So, this one is a good one. Ebony K Williams, you guys remember her. She got into it with Iyanla not too long ago. And the video went viral saying that she would never date a bus driver. Y'all remember? So she's back again, making headlines, trying to get out there and trying to send some shock through the airways. And she's talking about privileged women becoming single mothers. Let's get into this. I need everybody, before we get into that, everybody hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and we are going to grow out here. You don't want to miss any of these shows because it's going to get even better. All right. I'm going to play it all the way through. It's kind of long, but please, I want y'all to hear it because it's very important to hear what this lady is saying here, and then we'll take it apart. Let's go.
Black women are availing ourselves to all of the options that our hard work and circumstances currently afford us. And that means that single motherhood by choice is going to be an option that more and more Black women consider and even exercise. So anybody that's in their feelings about that can go ahead and start to process right now. Because Black women that have the privilege to embark upon this expensive and oftentimes lengthy process will increasingly decide to forego marriages and partnerships that do not serve us and that are not in our best interests. And now that bypassing those insufficient relationships does not have to come at the expense of motherhood, well, frankly, it's a whole new world. A world in which Black women are no longer subject to the desperation of being chose, because now we get to do the choosing. And as we choose, we do have to contend with the reality of a dismally small supply of Black sperm. Because most Black women on this journey, we want to create children that look like us and that look like our families, and that means we want Black sperm. And as we heard from Reese Brooks, it's the definition of slim pickings. And sometimes that means compromising on this aspect of your journey. Now, I am extremely fortunate that I was able to secure 2 vials of Black sperm from California Cryobank when I embarked on this part of my journey last fall. But I do know that I am an outlier. So I've got 2 concrete tips for single Black women who think this may be an option, either now or maybe later. Number 1, please check out Reproductive Village. It's a new Black-owned cryobank, and it's designed to help with this shortage of Black sperm. It's set to open its doors in DC later this year, and it will also have drop-off locations in Atlanta and Houston, Texas. And number 2, be proactive. I say go ahead and start looking right now for desirable Black sperm. You register with all 4 of the big cryobanks, and this includes California Cryobank, which I used, Seattle Sperm Bank, Fairfax Cryobank, and Zytex. Then you can scan the current options for Black sperm. And if you see some sperm that you like, I suggest go ahead and buying at least 2 vials right now.
Jump on it.
Even if you do not intend to use them anytime soon, trust me, it's better to have them than to be without them when the time comes. And listen, if you never need them for whatever reason, what a wonderful gift to give to a friend or a sorority sister in need. And also, most of those banks, they allow you to resell the sperm back to the bank itself. Listen, I know that many are going to question or even indict the decision that I and many other Black women are making to become single mothers by choice. But I, like the women you heard from today, go by the creed of no regrets. I have, and many Black women have, too much love, too many resources, and too rich of a community not to share these gifts with children of our own. Children that will one day, no doubt, enrich and contribute to the next generation of Black America.
Hey everyone,
All right. All right. Um, yeah. So let's get into this. There's so much here, y'all. Come on. Ebony K Williams. Y'all know her. And so let's take apart what she had to say. Here's the real crux of the whole thing. You know that it takes two people to have a child, right? Now she has the desire to have a child, but does not have a desirable partner. Okay? A child is not a dog, right? You can singularly have a dog, but you can't singularly have a child, right? Not naturally. It takes two people for a good reason. Now, I'll look at the end. She said, this is something, that we have too much love to give to these children. We'd like to have children of our own that look like us and all of that, right? That's totally fine, right? But why not put that investment into finding a good partner? Look, put that, you're privileged, right? That means you can purchase matchmaking services. That means you can put yourself in rooms. You can hire coaches like me. I'd take her on, right? You can hire services. You can do all those things because you have that resource. Because trust me, once you cross the line of becoming a mother from a sperm donor and you're there alone, everybody who has had a child knows having children is hard. It's hard with two parents. It is crushing sometimes with one parent. Now, having resources and all that, that's all fine, right? But we all know people who have children with an intact family. We all know that if you don't have that, you're going to be lacking. Something is going to be lacking. And when this child gets here, that child will be lacking. And I don't care how much resources you have, that child's going to ask you, where is my daddy? All the other kids have a daddy. Where is mine? How come I don't get to have a daddy? And you then sit and say, well, that's because I wanted you and I'm going to be your mommy and your daddy. And that child's going to look at you like, no, I want my own daddy, because you cannot replace a father. A father is irreplaceable. Irreplaceable. So what it is that you want, I understand, and I actually I have a heart for what you're going through, right? But I'm telling you, put that effort towards finding the right partner, and it's gonna benefit you more. Yes, you can do all the things because you got all the resources and you're privileged. But trust me, at some point in time, it's going to come apart, and you're going to wish that you did things differently. So let me get a little bit more of hers, and then I'm going to react a little bit more to this.
Women are availing ourselves to all of the options that our hard work and circumstances currently afford us.
Are you availing yourself to all the options? All the options? Because there's also adoption. There's actually children out there who wish that they had somebody in their life and in their corner who would help them and come to their rescue. So all the options.
And that means that single motherhood by choice is going to be an option that more and more Black women consider and even exercise.
Because you have the money. So you think you can have everything. You think you can have everything because you have money. I'm telling you, you're wrong.
So anybody that's in their feelings about that can go ahead and start to process right now. Because Black women that have the privilege to embark upon this expensive and oftentimes lengthy process will increasingly decide to forego marriages and partnerships that do not serve us and that are not in our best interests.
Yes. So I listen, I think you should. I don't think that anybody should be in a relationship with somebody that is not treating them well, that is not loving them well, that's not being a good partner. but to skip over them and just go get a sperm, just go get some sperm, I don't think that's the right way.
And now that bypassing those insufficient relationships does not have to come at the expense of motherhood, well, frankly, it's a whole new world. A world in which Black women are no longer subject to the desperation of being chose.
Wait a minute. Did y'all see that eye roll? Did y'all see that eye roll? This is the sort of thing. This is the reason why this lady doesn't have a man. That energy that she put out just now, that energy, y'all saw it, that eye roll and those air quotes. That is what my mama calls nice nasty. This lady is nice nasty. Watch it.
Being chose.
Hold on.
Of being chose. Because now we get to do the choosing.
Now we get to do the choosing. You only get to do the deciding. So you're giving up on yourself. This is what I'm hearing, y'all. As a men's counselor, this is what I do, y'all. 17 years. And I'm telling you, this is what men hear. I hear this lady saying, things didn't go my way, so I'm giving up on the process.
And as we choose, we do have to contend with the reality of a dismally small supply of Black sperm. Because most Black women...
Dismally small supply of Black sperm. They're in men. They're in Black men. Now you guys know that the cryobanks are not coming to the places where the Black sperm is living and walking around, right? But in this video, she said the drop off. There are drop off places where men can where you can drop off sperm, but they're not doing the collecting. Trust me, if you said we're going to pay Black men $1,000 for their sperm, there will be a line of Black men lined up, right? But they don't want to pay. I think it's something like they give it like $90 or something like that, and then charge these women thousands and thousands of dollars for their sperm. So the cryobanks are the ones that are making the money. There were some men who would participate in this, but not at discount prices. Not for my sperm. No.
Women on this journey, we want to create children that look like us and that look like our families, and that means we want Black sperm.
They want Black sperm.
As we heard from Reese Brooks,
they want Black sperm, but not Black men. You want Black sperm, but you don't want Black men. This is sad.
It's the definition of slim pickings. And sometimes that means compromising on this aspect of your journey.
Slim pickings.
Now, I am extremely fortunate that I was able to secure 2 vials of Black sperm from California Cryobank.
She got her 2. Y'all, she got her 2 and she gone. She got her 2 vials and she's out the door with it. This is sad. This is sad. This is very sad. And I hope that somebody will hear this and decide to invest in yourself, not invest in being a single mother, thinking that this is going to give you what you want. But I'm telling you, this is going to add more complications to your life than you can imagine. Because that little person is going to come up at a disadvantage. You're giving them a disadvantage that they may never recover from, feeling like they're less than other people because they don't have a father. Get him a good father and get yourself a good husband. I know it may sound easy, but it can be done. It can be done. Use your resources to get what it is you want the right way. All right. All right, you guys, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button on your way out of here. Let's keep this train rolling. Thank y'all so much for being here. Till next time, peace and love. Check out the next